you got to know how money magic works. Before you invest your time into doing money magic, you got to understand how this thing works, man. So, for you African Americans, I know you've heard of quick money oil. You've probably heard of, fast cash. You probably heard of steady work. You've probably heard of job oil. You heard of all these things, right? Okay, well, let me explain something to you. Your situation is dependent. Let's just say this. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. How your money magic plays out for you depends on your situation, right? Let's just say this. Self-employment versus being employed by someone, having an employer, right? Self-employed versus being an employee. Being self-employed, you're going to see the manifestation quicker than someone who is employed by a company. Why? Because money's coming directly to you. Someone at a job working a 9 to 5, they're not going to see the money like someone who is self-employed because they work for someone. When I was looking for work, I would go up on Craigslist and I would advertise, say, I'm a carpenter whatsoever, and I'm looking for work, right? And basically, I would have employers hitting me up. I'll put my resume up there, my OSHA certifications and everything. And I would have employers actually hitting me up to come do work or basically work for them. Now, what happens in this situation as being an employee is that I find money through overtime. I find myself being stable. Where per se, I have consistent work. So when this project is over, they may send me to another project. So now, instead of me seeing the money in my hand just like that being dropped, it's being delivered by the time I put it on the job. Right? Versus self-employment, where I'm basically, catering to homeowners. Okay, well, I'm a carpenter. I used to be part of the union whatsoever. So there, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for work. So what would happen is that the money would come directly to me. There wouldn't be no middleman as a contractor taking his cut and then paying me what he's paying me. So you have to understand the difference between being self-employed and being an employee, because that will drastically impact how the money magic works for you.